How do you feel?
It's crazy how much we packed into yesterday and how much of a roller coaster it was. Started the day off, I was like kayaking. It was a beautiful quiet bay. We went into the hot spring caves, did the most casual cruise to Kusadasi all day. It was so nice and calm and chill. Got to Kusadasi and got kicked out. Had a beautiful sunset cruise with dolphins, with all 4 boats side by side. Crossed through one of the biggest refugee crossing hotspots in all of the Aegean.
And then David got chased by a coast guard because he turned into the wind to drop his sail. So we'll go for a walk in a minute. On the border of
Greece and got lit up by a coast guard with a big massive torch. Yeah. David's getting lit up! So that's a coast guard over there, we think. They're freaking out. They would have been shitting themselves because at one time all 4 of us started just quickly turning.
It's okay, mate.
And it looks like all 4 of us were making our getaway to Greece. And the Coast Guard would have been having a heart attack. And we turned the corner.
Okay.
And it's freaking mayhem blowing 30-something knots over these huge mountains where we're trying to anchor. Ryan and I got soaked by the waves. It was freezing cold. The wind was howling. Our tender flipped off the side of the bow and almost went flying like something out of the movie Twister. Oh, it was a nightmare.
It was 37 knots, was it?
And then now it's just been rolling all night. We didn't get anchored until like 1 o'clock in the morning. We had to take Jackson for a toilet break last night at 1 a.m.
The true wind was 37 knot gusts and it was blowing about 34 knots. And we were turning into it and the tender flipped up and almost blew off the side of the boat, and the only thing holding it on was what was left strapping it down, and the genoa sheet. So that's what stopped it from going overboard. And then I had to strap in at like midnight with the wind and everything, the swell trying to pull it down again and tie it down. So we turned with the wind to do that, but as we turned with the wind, we like were motoring away, and we're like to the other guys like, abort mission. This is shit, we can't get in there. We don't know if the wind died down or if it was just a big gully, but the guys went like a nautical mile further down the beach, and yeah, the wind stopped. Jackson, it's alright, mate, it's okay, we just woke up, you can wait 5 minutes. Okay. Oh my god, wait until you see what we had to go through last night at 1 o'clock in the morning to walk Jackson. We're going to do it again, but at least this time we can see.
Oh god.
You alright, buddy? So this is what we had to come to last night. Brittany's down there. Hold on. You guys got to see this. Look at her. She's pissed. She's holding our tender up away from all the barnacles. So last night we had to come here. Brittany had to hold the tender against the waves crashing. Like, look at the swell. I don't know if you can tell or not, but the swell's just hitting it. Did you poop? Ah, you pooped. We have to go for a proper walk later because this is not the type of terrain you want to walk on, Jackson. And your little paws. Come on, mate. This way. Alright, mate.
I've never seen such like angry looking rocks in my life.
I know. Look at his poor little feet. Alright, buddy. You gotta be really careful here, eh? Here, he's gonna have to jump in off the back. Oh, my butt. It's fine, Brittany.
Stop filming, because there's a huge sharp rock right there. That's so bad.
So last night at 1 o'clock in the morning, we were driving up and down the coast, trying to find a place to get Jackson off the boat. And this is what it's like the whole way along. And I'm like, yeah, I don't think Jackson's booing tonight. But we prevailed, didn't we?
Anything for the man. Hey, Jackson?
We're all heading out. We're leaving our emergency anchorage, which was a nightmare. Now we're gonna head to Didim. Apparently Didim's still open. We've checked all the Turkish websites and everything. We got to post off Brittany's paintings. She's got about 4 or 5 paintings to post off. If you do jump on her Etsy and buy a painting,
just keep in mind postage might take a little longer than expected. We're going to try and get some gas, get some water, and get some food because we don't know when this lockdown will happen.
I'm glad I've chosen this point, and I'm trying to organise something for everyone. So obviously for Sunday I've organised the post office.
So Brittany's crying because we've got this coronavirus shut down and we got kicked out. Well, not kicked out. We weren't allowed to anchor last night, so we've been sailing a lot of the night and caught in rough weather. And anyway, all Brittany needs to do is post off her paintings for Etsy, and we just can't do it. And we found out there's a post office here at this little anchorage in this tiny little town, so she's gonna do it, hopefully.
I'm just like trying to think of how we can do it all in all these different places when everything's under quarantine. So to hear that this bay's possibly got everything we need is just...
Brittany's writing letters to everyone she's selling it out to.
Don't show that.
She's like, keeps making spelling mistakes.
I'm such a perfectionist that if I make one letter look bad, I want to restart it. Okay, go away. You're going to screw me up again.
Oh no, we're floating away. Do you want to hold your stuff? Do you want to jump?
Wish me luck.
Ready?
Okay, bye.
So about 1 hour. Right, go, run!
So I'm at the post office, and obviously everything's in Turkish, but I think what it says is they're only open Fridays. Come back tomorrow. I'm just walking along, found all these cats. This one here, he or she's got a wound under her neck, and I would likely take her to a vet, but with everything going on with coronavirus, I imagine the vets probably aren't working. Come here, buddy. Come here. And there's ants on her wound. You poor little baby. They're open only on Fridays.
Oh no, well that's only tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm actually only recording this right now because I know that Salacious Star will watch this, but everyone in our anchorage just dragged anchor but us. You know what that means?
Our anchor that Salacious Star gave us is killing it.
Oh yeah, no, I was just going to say I'm so good, but yeah, that's true. Thanks, Salacious Star. I like to say it's because of my professionalism and greatness, but I think it's just luck. Finn, you're just loving life, aren't you? We're all dragging anchor and you're just whatever. Okay.
That was interesting.
Oh no, that's the first time being in a police car for well, actually first time being in the back of a police car.
That's the first time I've ever been in the back of a police car.
Thought I was that soccer player again. I gotta find out his name. Hey, if anyone's watching this and knows the famous soccer player in Turkey that looks like this, let me know. So we got a stash of food here now. A bit more pasta. We got some toast. This stuff lasts 2 weeks. This stuff lasts a week, so we'll have burgers and hot dogs. So we'll eat these two and leave the frozen ones. We got our cheeses.
And they're vacuum packed, so they'll last, which is perfect.
Leave the cheese alone. This is our stash of food. This is one stash.
This is our main stash, and then we have an overflow stash.
Finn's just like a street cat in his blood, isn't he? You don't have to fight for food anymore. We feed you.
Pasta. We're not gonna run out of food, that's for sure.
Pasta and rice.
And we've got overflow in under that seat.
So yeah. So we have got our fridge. We got a bit of food in there, breakfast food in there and stuff, and snacks in there, and then we've got our main food under here, and then our overflow of our main food goes underneath the couch over there. Oh, and the beer
is in the bilge.
Yeah, the beer is in the bilge. Yeah, there it is. We got some beer in here. Woo! Alright, and then we've got, in this one here, we've got like just our veggies and stuff in there.
Oh God, it's never ending. They're asking where we've come from.
Hey, it's Ryan. The Coast Guard's here.
They're just telling us not to leave our boat.
I think they're telling us not to leave our boat yet.
So they've taken all of our boat names and they're on the phone now. I imagine they're just calling to confirm our story that we arrived here 5 weeks ago, blah, blah, blah. They seem pretty nice. They're just saying we have to stay on our boat.
Yeah, they're doing our job, so we didn't record it before, but a separate police car came, called me to shore, and got really angry. And he's just like, you can't come to shore, you can't do this. And I was like, well...
We literally just got a police escort from you guys, and now it's somebody different. They're being dicks.
I just got a police escort from you guys, and you're just telling me two conflicting things. And he's like, no, no, just yelling at me. And I'm just like, well, I said, I've spoken to the chief Coast Guard in the area. I've spoken to the police. I just went to hospital. We've been with you guys for an hour in the back of your police car. And said, it's all sorted. Now you're telling me different. And he's just like, no. And I said, well, I got a dog on board. I said, can I walk my dog still? I said, I walk him 3 times a day. I said, I'll just go over there when no one's around. And he's like, no. And I'm like, well, the other guys have said it's fine. They said, just don't go into town.
Oh no, Finn's found the pee mat.
This is not your pee mat, buddy. You're getting told 2 different conflicting things. One from the local police, who's telling me it's okay, and told me what I can and cannot do. One from the Bodrum police, who were just, you know, seemed alright, but the one guy was just on a power trip. And then we've got the chief Coast Guard, who's told us a different thing from Didham. He's told us, like, what to do when we get here and what's allowed. And now we've got the local Coast Guard coming up. I think they're just checking our boats, making sure we're all sweet.
So Janie and Brian have been picked up by the cops. The cops are helping them unload their groceries.
Oh, yeah, they're the good ones then, eh?
They're the nice cops that helped us.
They must be.
Now the other cops are here. This is probably the bad cops.
Probably.
Good cop, bad cop. Play a little game. Cops. There's a lot of things happening in this one little bay.
Meanwhile, I'm worried about my solar panels.
Because we're getting 40 knots of wind tomorrow.
We're getting 40 knots of wind tomorrow, but with this gully here, we could be getting a lot more. So, poor Jackson now.
He's also confined to the boat, so no more going back to him on shore.
Yeah, look, mate, it's just going to be for a little bit, alright? A couple of nights till we find a nice cleared bay. No more beach runs. Oh no. We'll just play with you inside more.
I think he's got Finn to keep him entertained. Finn's going to keep him out of stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Now I'm going to throw this rope. I'll wrap it across the top. You guys alright there? What are you doing?
Is he bugging you?
Alright, let's do this. No, not you, buddy. Alright.
Ready? Finn, no! He's gonna hook it and then I'm gonna throw it and he's gonna go in.
Yeah, there you go. Finn? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, they've done their checks, they're heading out. Brittany, no jail for you today, huh?
No, we're just in jail on our own boat, but I'm okay with that.
It's Jackson I'm just upset about. Jackson, are you okay, bud? I know, you want to go run on the beach. I wonder what would happen if I just dumped Jackson off on the beach. Let him run, then pick him up later.
Yeah.
It's alright, buddy. I know what you're thinking. I know. I'll play with you. Come on. Come on. Where's your toy? Where's your toy? Go get your toy. No, that's the camera. Where's your toy? Get your toy.
Cheers.
Cheers to a
eventful day.
Yeah, almost got in jail.
And I had a massive craving for crispy fried chicken. So I made sweet chili fried chicken and a salad. I'd ask you if you're enjoying it, but you're eating like an animal.
Yeah.
So it's day 1 of quarantine, proper quarantine, government mandated. So I tried to get it just then on the camera, but we just got a 39 knot gust. It's windy.
So we're back sailing now with this COVID thing. We've been kicked out of anchorages. We've been visited by the police. We've been in the back of a police car. Been taken to hospital. We've been told we can't come to shore. Things are really tightening up here, so we're continuing south to Ferrier. Yeah, we're going to continue on now, find a nice secluded anchorage. We've been told by one Coast Guard we can go to shore to walk the dog. We've been told by one set of police we can go to shore, walk the dog. Another Coast Guard said we can't. Different police told me we couldn't, so no one really knows what's happening. Yeah, we're all good for another few weeks, so we don't really need to go into any villages. We're trying to do the right thing here, but we need to find some secluded bays so I can walk the dog.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's bloody freezing, eh? We've got the swell here that's rocking us, which really sucks. So Jackson's down there, laying on Brittany's shoes. Finn's passed out. Is he even alive? You alright, mate?
Don't be mean to Benny.
What are you doing, buddy? Yeah, he's alright.
Up the side.
He's having a good stretch. Brittany's just laying there.
I'm taking care of the children.
Brittany's apparently taking care of the children. What am I doing? I'm tracking our course. Slowed down a little bit, but doesn't matter because we're almost there. And I'm looking at people sailing on Instagram on their laptops and soaking up the sun and in their bikinis, and we're sitting here in winter on the other side of the world. It's really cold.
Got a pimple on your face that's blown up.
Yeah, and I got a pimple on my nose, my eye's swollen up. Yeah.
It looks like I punched you out.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big one. You can't put that on camera.
I have to because you look ridiculous.
You know what? I shave once every fortnight as well. I'm slowly becoming a man.
And your hair's slowly becoming
a woman. And I'm getting pimples. This is Brittany's hangout when we sail. I'm up there shivering my nuts off, and Brittany's here.
I sit down here to keep Jackson settled, and I look up and I can see you at the wheel.
Yeah, it's beautiful for you, isn't it? Meanwhile, I'm out there in 40 knots.
Ryan, when it's 40 knots, I'm out there with you. Thank you very much.
Yelling at me, strap in, Ryan, strap in.
Yeah, saving your life.
Yeah. Alright, let's just keep sailing.
Have we stopped moving?
No, we're going 4 knots. We've actually got 10 patrons now, which is awesome because we don't push Patreon. It's kind of just something we put up because obviously all the broken camera stuff that we have. It'd be nice to get some extra support, and it's really nice to have you guys on board who have. So thank you so much to our Patreon for everything, because I enjoy putting these videos out to you guys. I really enjoy filming it, and I really enjoy documenting it. So thank you to our patrons. Thank you for the 10 that we have, and thanks to everyone who's donated to Jackson's Treats. That just really helps keep safe this coronavirus. We're trying to. So far it's working out well.
Like and subscribe. It's got hair in my face. Ah, Jackson. Jackson says like and describe.
Describe.
Like and subscribe. He's really heavy. He's tricking me. Like that.